Hello everybody and welcome to Fan Dummies. I'm Greg.
And I'm Erin.
And in this video we are going to review the CW show Superman and Lois because it's over. Season 1, it's over finally. It's been a super long time. There was a huge pause in the middle because of... And now it's finally over. There's going to be spoilers in this video, so, you know, if you haven't seen it, hit stop. All right, Erin, first we have to talk about the elephant in the room.
Starting off big.
Yes. This is a superhero show on the CW, which means it's going to have the drama, the family interactions, the sappy music. Was it too much, or do we think that they got this right?
I think at times it might have been a little much,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that for a CW show, I wouldn't expect it not to be cheesy and sappy at times.
Yeah.
In the teenage drama.
Yeah.
But I like the teenage drama. When we watch so much anime and other like teenage movies and stuff growing up and everything, and I just like the drama. I know some people just hate drama.
Yeah.
But I find it entertaining.
I really liked it. I think, again, some of the episodes were a little bit angsty, teenage angsty. Like, will they, won't they? Are you going to kiss her, Jordan? Or what? You know, like, you got superpowers, dude. You can do anything you want. Yeah, for the most part, I'd say it was really good. It felt a lot like Smallville, which I missed terribly. I think it was done pretty well. I think it's better than the original Lois and Clark, which I did like.
You mean Dean Cain?
Yeah. We'll talk about that when we get towards the end of the show.
You mean Dean Cain that's just behind me?
Yeah. Dean
Wait,
Cain.
Is that him?
That's him.
He says, "Super to meet you, Erin."
Oh, I know.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, he remembers you too. All right, so the family dynamic, since we're talking about the kids, right? There's two kids. That's unusual for Superman, Jordan and Jonathan. Normally in the comics, there's just Jonathan. He's got superpowers and super strong and all that stuff. What's funny is in the comics, Jonathan is supposed to be more powerful than Superman, or at least they suspect he's going to be more powerful. What do you think about this whole family dynamic with the two kids now?
I know I like it. I think that, like I said in the last segment, I think Jordan and Jonathan kind of reversing who they are because they go to a different high school, and it makes Jordan into the popular kid, and he plays football and he's athletic now because he has superpowers. But then Jonathan, he was the star of the football team, he was super popular, and now he's going to Smallville High School, and it's just, he's more like Jordan was at his old school. I think he's having a struggle with his relationships, and he tries to talk to that one girl and she just felt sorry for him. And before in the other high school, you know, the girls were probably, you know, like so excited to talk to him, and it's just opposite.
Okay, so the question of the day is, do you think Jonathan will get powers?
I kind of hope so.
Yeah.
Because I think if he doesn't, I think it might be a little weird, because it seems like Jonathan and Lois are always trying to help out. And I'm always like, why are they relying on the people without the superpowers? Or they need some kind of super equipment or something, some technology, like, you know, John Henry has the suit that he's built. Maybe they'll build Lois and Jonathan something that will help. I think
that's the track they're on, unfortunately, because Jonathan's really trying to buddy up to John Henry Irons and get, you know, learn how to build things.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you always have to have like the tech guy.
Yeah, the guy in the chair. Let me just say this. I'm decent with predictions lately. So I'm predicting that Jonathan will get powers and he will be much more powerful than Jordan. And the angsty will return. Jordan will go back to being kind of the broken powered kid. Like, you'd be like, Jonathan, my laser eyes don't even work right, you know. And he'll be like, you just gotta practice.
He'll get it the first try.
He'll get it the first time. He'll be flying around and Jordan will be like, you know, skipping off of mountains and stuff.
I always think that Jordan is the younger brother, but they're twins.
I know. So what do you think of the overall plot? You know, the whole Morgan Edge thing.
I think it works, but I also think that the whole John Henry Irons villain at first was more enticing.
Yeah.
But then when we found out that Morgan Edge is Superman's like half brother, I thought that kind of made it more interesting. But his dad in the cave, I don't know, I just didn't really
It was stupid.
care for that storyline.
Yeah, you can say it. It was stupid. I really, really think John Henry Irons should have been the major villain. And at the very end, he should have figured out that Superman was good. Like, it should have went on longer. And I miss Lex Luthor. Like, there should have been some introduction of Lex Luthor. Maybe Lex was good on the parallel Earth because we know John Henry Irons worked with Lex because, you know, he had his computer and, you know, a lot of the tech was from LexCorp. Right? So I think it could have been more Superman-y, in my opinion. I mean, Morgan Edge is a Superman villain. He's in the comics, but I don't believe he's a Kryptonian. I think he's something else.
I think that they made up the half-brother thing for the show. I couldn't find that anywhere in the comics. And I want to say that he was a Kryptonian in like some of the later comics.
Oh, okay.
Because he's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Like a really long time, I think.
So let's kind of dig into the X-Kryptonite because it kind of goes along with the whole Morgan Edge thing. X-Kryptonite is a real thing. It's in the comics, but it gives humans superpowers for a short time. It doesn't like create Kryptonian mind slaves or whatever like it does in the CW show. What do you think about using that Kryptonians back to life story? Like, was it good? Was it bad? Was it interesting?
It was kind of interesting, but I just couldn't grasp the idea that he could take over enough people to take over the Earth.
Yeah.
How would you build your army that fast? That the Earth wouldn't just be like, we're going to shoot you down with the kryptonite that we have.
Yeah, I think that's why he started to do it slow. Like, his whole plan was to do it slow.
But it was too slow because there would be no way that they would let him take over.
Well, I mean, he was going to build his army slow. And then all of a sudden there'd be 10,000 of them. And then there's nothing you could do.
Not tell people. Like he was doing at first. Like they didn't even know.
I think that was plan A. And then, of course, Superman foiled his plan.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing that's kind of weird. The multiverse kind of reared its head again in this Superman show. Do you like the multiverse concept? Because it seems like they just can't do without it.
Like how John Henry is from a different
dimension, I mean, the whole
Earth.
Yeah, the whole angsty part of this show, you know, where John Henry's pining over Lois and he's sad about his daughter and Superman is evil over here versus is he good over here? I mean, that's a major component of the show.
I did like it because I think that we got to see those clips of like Lois getting killed and then we saw the clip of them watching the news and they're like, oh no. Yeah. And then she doesn't die. I thought that was kind of neat.
That was so suspenseful.
Yeah. And I like the whole idea of John Henry like trying to learn more, meeting Lois and going through all that, and she doesn't know that, you know, they were married on another Earth. Yeah. And they had that life, and then they get the RV, and then Jonathan and Lois discover together that she was married to him and he has all these weapons. I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah. And then Superman was bad on that Earth. So you can't blame him for being a little cautious when he came to Earth Prime and he wanted to kill him.
I agree.
But I think in the end, when Superman proved that he wasn't going to be evil, and then now they're kind of friends, and hopefully next season we'll see them working together. Yeah. I do like that.
I like that too. I would like to see John Henry Irons get a Steel show. I really thought he was amazing. I thought it was a great character. I thought it was really fun, the technical component. It felt a lot like Stripes and Stargirl. Right? Yeah. Like except less cheesy, like more cool.
He's actually, I guess Stripes is pretty smart because he built the robot.
Yeah, he's super smart. But it just, it's made out of car parts and just kind of lame. Yeah. Whereas, John Henry Irons is like artificial intelligence driven super robot like Iron Man. Yeah. The suit is way cooler. All right, let's talk about Superman for a second. Tyler Hoechlin gets a whole season to play Superman, whereas before he was just in like one or two episodes here and there for, Supergirl and crossovers for Arrow, things like that. How did he do as Superman and Clark Kent? Did you like it?
Yeah, I think he did a really great job.
Yeah.
when you look at him on screen and then versus comics,
yeah,
he looks like the part.
He does.
They have him down to like his little hair and everything. He just reminds me of Superman when I look at him.
Better than Dean Cain?
I mean, I would think so because, I mean, Dean Cain was great as Superman, but just the technology and stuff where they make these shows that, like, when you go back, it doesn't age as well. It's like nowadays when you have a suit and you're like...
Better than Brandon Roth?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, me too. I thought he was a terrible Superman.
Yeah.
Great Adam.
Yeah. Henry Cavill, he's pretty good as Superman as well, I think.
I love Henry Cavill. Don't say anything bad about my boy Henry.
I mean, I was just going to say he can do the evil Superman and the good Superman.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Tyler can too, but he seems more like the nice Superman.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Like, I think Tyler does play evil because we've seen him kind of mean in Teen Wolf. Yeah. So he does it pretty good, I think.
Yeah. Well, he played a lot of evil Superman in Superman and Lois. They showed him going crazy and he was trying to control it. And then the evil Superman that was, in the clips on the other Earth. Yeah. But not too much.
Yeah. Not really like acting.
Yeah.
Just they just made his eyes red.
Yeah.
All right, Erin, you ready to give this thing a rating?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to rate it 1 to 5 stars. 1 being absolute garbage. Trash, never watch it again, needs to be deleted from the CW. 5 is we're going to go right now and start rewatching the season because it's the best thing you've ever seen.
Like The Mandalorian?
Like The Mandalorian. Okay, what is it? 1 to 5 stars.
I would give it a 4.
A 4? Seriously?
Yeah, good solid 4.
Wow.
Why? What would you give it? Is that good or bad? I don't know.
Between a 3 and a 3.5.
Really?
Yeah, I would say totally fun to watch. Liked it. If I never watch season 1 again, I'll be fine with it. But never see it again? Perfect.
Yeah. I also like the way that we watched it because we ended up buying the season on Amazon so we could watch it without commercials. Because it's very distracting when you're trying to watch for the podcast and all of a sudden there's 5 commercials that you can't skip.
Yeah. And we could binge it in multiple episodes.
Yeah. So we ended up binging like 2 or 3 episodes a lot of times, or maybe just 2. And I think that helps because I really was getting into the episodes.
Yep.
And then we'd play the next one. Even if we didn't finish it all the way because we had to go to bed or something, I still felt more of that continuation of the story. Yeah,
it was much more exciting. And the dull episodes were not as dull because you got right into the next one.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that. I think getting these shows out once a week, I know that's how TV's always been. And, if you're a purist, that might be fine, but I hate it. Like, just give me all the shows and I'll binge them. And most likely I'll watch them twice before we even talk about them.
Mm-hmm. And there was such a big break between in the middle there. I think that interrupted the flow as well because it took us I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks or more until we started watching it again because we were like, oh, it's back. So excited. And then I don't know, we just had other stuff to watch and we never got to it.
Right.
So it kind of broke that flow of the story as well. But I don't know, I like the high school teen drama. I like the adult drama. I liked, Tyler and Elizabeth playing the main characters. And I liked the villains. I think more on the John Henry side and not so much Morgan Edge, but I did like having some new villains that I haven't seen before.
Even fake Lana turned it around.
Oh, Morgan Edge was in Supergirl, but played by a different actor. Not the same.
Right. All right. So you gave it a 4. I'm going to give it a 3.5. You made me bump it up from a 3 because I do like John Henry Irons. I thought Tyler Hoechlin was great, like amazingly great. One of the best Supermans. That's got to be what it is.
Supermans.
One of the best Supermans, I think,
Superman
of all time.
Yeah, I mean, for being a CW show, I thought it was great.
Yeah, me too. Well, I think that wraps up the show. Anything else you want to say?
I should have said, for being a CW show, it was super.
Oh, God. Thanks again for watching Fan Dummies. What did you think of Superman and Lois on the CW? Did Erin get it right with a 4-star? Did I get it right with a 3.5-star? Because, I mean, that's a really big difference in ratings. Let us know in the comments below what you thought. We would love to interact with you down there. As always, you can find us at Fan Dummies on all social media. We cover science fiction and superhero TV and movies every single week right here on YouTube. Hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and hit that bell so you don't miss anything. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you like this episode, you'll love these up here. Just give it a look. Right up here. It could be over 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 here. You know what to do.